I'm Pi. If you'd like to play along with the games you'll see in the maximum dimension, you'll need to put together a max kit. Some pieces of paper, a pen or pencil, 30 or so sticks, and a deck of cards. Some or all of these things may be used today.
Welcome to the maximum dimension. This is a place where just about anything can happen. And what's going to happen now is that you and I are going to play a game working directly across this television screen. So I need you to leave your seat and come up here so that you can touch the screen. No. Come right here, right up to your television set and touch the screen here. Good. Let's begin our game. It involves a rather curious collection of designs. And as you can see, the silver designs are constructed with odd numbers of sides. The gold shapes have even numbers of sides. Put your finger onto the screen touching any silver shape. Are you sure that's where you want to start, or would you like to try somewhere else? Fine, we'll start there. Move your finger up or down to the nearest gold shape. Move left or right to the nearest silver shape. Finally, and listen carefully, move either right or down to the nearest gold shape. Keep your finger there. Now you've moved all around the screen making choices. And at this moment, no one could know where your finger would land. Well, except perhaps for me. I'm waiting for Benjamin. You haven't met him yet. For the past several months, he's been a very cooperative helper, and recently he's begun showing a particular interest in my puzzles and conundrums. I've given the matter a great deal of thought, and I've decided it's time to start sharing a few of my secrets with him. So I've sent him down to my laboratory by himself for the very first time. I hope he doesn't find the experience too puzzling.
It doesn't open that way. We haven't been introduced. I'm Pi, the guardian of the puzzle boxes, and you are?
Ben, is Max doing this by remote control?
I'm in no one's control, remote or otherwise. Do you wish to open one of the puzzle boxes?
Yes, but who are you? What are you?
If you don't wish to find anything in a puzzle box, I'll leave you alone.
No, wait. I can't get these things open by myself, so tell me how to do it.
I never tell. I only ask.
That's exactly like something Max would say. He's got to be controlling you.
Unless I'm controlling him.
Okay, so how do I open these things?
What precisely are you looking for?
10 balls and 3 cups.
Answer one question and you will find what you seek.
Or what's the question?
What word is always spelled correctly?
No, the word correctly is always spelled correctly.
Very clever.
I don't think this is exactly what Max had in mind.
Benjamin, I believe I asked for 3 cups and 10 balls.
That's what I asked Pi for. Only I didn't tell her what size I wanted. But these puzzle boxes, they're really cool, Max.
Thank you.
I mean, where did you get them? And how do you do that thing with the talking ball?
I'm delighted to see I've stimulated your curiosity, Benjamin, but can we get on with the task at hand?
3 cups, 10 balls.
Indeed. This next conundrum is rather fascinating, and I only hope you enjoy puzzling it out as much as we do.
Benjamin seems like an interesting fellow, but he's got some rather strange ideas. Me, controlled by Max? Really?
Now, here is the challenge. You must distribute the 10 balls into the 3 cups.
No problem.
Hold it. Please wait for all of the instructions. There is a catch. Each cup must receive an odd number of balls. In other words, 1, 3, 5, 7.
I know what an odd number is.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it.
Now, if I take 3 balls, put them in cup number 1, I will have 1 ball for cup number 2, which leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And 6 is?
An even number. Try again. 1, 3, no.
What on earth are you doing with that thing?
Thinking of our future, Max.
Put down that camera. You know how I feel about being photographed.
I finally got an idea that'll work for the both of us.
And why does it involve a camera?
Because I need your picture for the poster.
Poster? What poster?
If we're gonna sell my TV show concept, we gotta think big. Come on, Max, admit it. Max TV, it's an inspiration.
Now, why would you think that putting me on TV is an inspiration?
Because magic makes great TV and you're a magician.
I am not.
Of course you are. You do magic with numbers. That makes you a magician.
You just don't get it.
So you're what? You're a weird guy that does amazing things.
Well?
Well, that makes you a wizard.
No.
Let me take a few shots anyway. Come on. Okay, it's okay. I understand, Max. No more pictures without your approval, okay? Now, I'll take the poster after we're done to a guy I know that works at a local TV station. I am sure
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Max. Don't you want to do anything useful?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
Oh, fine. Okay, that's fine. I understand. You just want to sit around here contemplating the beauty of the spheres, right?
Yes.
The subtleties of subtraction.
Yes.
The mysteries of multiplication.
Yes.
And of course, the possibilities of parallelograms.
Oh, that's a particularly good one.
Oh, forget it. Oh.
You know, she is my neighbor, and I realize her heart's in the right place. But honestly, a television magician, ridiculous.
Max, I've tried every possible combination, and there's no solution. This puzzle is impossible.
What's the deal?
I have to put 10 balls in 3 cups, having an odd number of balls in each cup.
That's impossible. You can't divide an even number into 3 odd numbers, Max.
I told you.
So you're both agreeing that this problem is impossible to solve?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Well, perhaps the two of you have simply given up thinking a bit too hastily.
Are you calling me a quitter?
Well, if the shoe fits.
Well, if I was a quitter, I would have given up on you a long time ago. If there's a solution to this problem, I will find it. You know, he's got a lot of nerve calling us quitters.
Let me know when you've solved it.
Ten balls, 3 cups, an odd number of balls in each. I admire Samantha's determination. Poor Benjamin is really having doubts, but there is a solution. I'll give you a hint. Consider the instructions very carefully.
This puzzle requires 12 sticks, arranged in a pattern showing 3 squares. And the challenge is this: to move precisely 3 sticks, no more, no less, and create a new pattern that shows 5 squares. Seems rather simple. Let's see. If we move this to here, and then perhaps this over here, and then this to here. Well, that didn't seem to help very much, did it? Maybe it's not as simple as it seems at first. This ought to keep you busy for a while.
I got it. I got it. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I knew if you put your mind to it, you could come up
What?
with a solution for this.
For this? No, not for this. That's impossible. I mean, for doing something practical with all of this.
Samantha, how many times do I have to tell you that...
Hold on. Stop. Do not trash an idea before you've heard it. Okay. Now, it's probably not as big as a moneymaker as a TV show would be.
Samantha, if I
You
told...
said you would listen.
Fine, I'm listening.
Parties.
Parties?
Parties. You do magic tricks at parties? Now, there's probably a market for adults, but kids' birthday parties could be a gold mine. You could get into costumes, and I could go as your assistant. You know the one that gets sawed in half all the time? I've got just the thing. Wait here.
Samantha.
I'll be right back.
She doesn't give up easily, does she? It's actually one of the things I most admire about her. But really, birthday parties? Well, how are you coming along with this stick puzzle? Let's see, shall we? We try this. Then we could move this to here. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? Well, the important thing is whatever you do, don't give up too quickly. So, what's the verdict?
Well, I'm trying not to stop thinking too soon.
Very commendable. But if you don't believe there's a solution, then perhaps it's time to stop thinking.
But if there is a solution, I can't figure it out.
Ah, so you do think it's impossible?
I don't know. I just want to know the answer.
Aha! Then you believe an answer does exist, in which case, obviously, you have stopped thinking too soon.
No, wait, I can't.
Yes, you can.
My mind has gone blank.
Well, then fill it.
It's worse than blank, then. It's gone. My mind is gone. I promise I won't ask anything of you ever again. If you could just this once tell me the answer.
All right. Just this once.
Thanks, Max. Really.
Pay attention. Look, 10 balls and 3 cups.
Okay.
Into the first cup, I place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls, an odd number. Into the second cup, 1, 2, 3 balls, an odd number.
Right.
And into the last cup, the remaining balls.
But in the last cup, there's 2 balls. 2 is an even number.
No, in the last cup, there are 7 balls.
But you said there had to be an odd number of balls in each cup.
Yes, I did. And in fact, there are 3 in this cup, 5 in this cup, and in the last cup, 2 plus 5 is 7. I never said you couldn't put a cup into a cup.
Oh, so the trick is in the way you give the instructions.
No, you tricked yourself by assuming the instructions told you something they didn't.
Remember those brain teasers I was telling you about?
Sure, they were a lot of fun.
Well, this reminds me of one of them.
Do tell.
I bet you that I can hold my head underwater for 6 minutes without using a snorkel or scuba gear. Bet you think it's impossible, huh?
Well, it certainly sounds impossible.
See? It's not impossible. You just have to think of underwater meaning something a little unusual.
You're right, Benjamin. It is quite similar. And quite clever.
Hey, so I'm really getting the hang of things around here, huh? So how come you never told me about Pi before?
I prefer to allow my visitors to explore and discover things on their own.
So, like, is she some kind of a... I don't know, what is she?
Well, she's a mystery. If you want to learn more about her, I suggest you go ask her yourself.
Pi. Come on out, Pi. Wherever you are. Pi. Now, what was I doing when she came out the last time?
Why don't we take another look at that stick puzzle? Not as simple as it seemed. Perhaps... No, that's not going to do it.
Freeze! Don't move, or I'll turn you into a bunny rabbit. Meet Max, the Merlin of the Millennium. Here to dazzle and amaze you. Just sit right back, boys and girls, and let him work his magic on you.
Samantha, really?
No, wait, I'm not done yet. And with him, his beautiful, marvelous, death-defying assistant, me.
Oh, I remember.
What are you looking for this time, Benjamin?
You, Pie. I'd like to ask you a question.
I'm much better at asking questions than answering them.
That's okay. Just give it a try. I need to know what you are. Are you human, animal, spirit, alien?
I'm the guardian of the puzzle boxes.
Oh, I know that. But what are you really?
I am the guardian of the puzzle boxes.
A computer? An android, maybe?
There is no answer to your question.
Well, sure there is. You've got to be something. I mean, you are something. You make noise. The air moves when you go by.
Wind. Yes, I'm not unlike wind.
Well, good. Show me.
Now, I hope I didn't overdo it, but it is part of the tradition, you know, to have a hot babe in the act.
All right, maybe in some acts, but not in...
Try it on.
How many times do I have to tell you I am not a magician?
I know, but you might get to like it. Come on, just try it. Maybe it'll give you the courage to face your fans and admirers, right?
I do not have, nor do I wish to have, fans. I do not pull rabbits out of hats. I do not saw ladies in half.
But you could, couldn't you?
Well, whether I could or not is not the point. I do not choose to do so.
Think of all the money we could make. Come on.
Why can't you understand what it is that I do?
Oh, I do. I understand perfectly well what you do. Nothing. You sit around all day doing nothing. You know, that's why my TV show idea would be good for you. You'd be doing something real for a change, huh?
Oh, and since when did television become the cornerstone of reality?
Oh, well, at least it's useful. And what have you ever done that's useful? How could you do anything useful when you don't even leave your house?
And why should I leave? Everything I need is here. You know, you're impossible.
Oh, I'm impossible?
Impossible.
Oh.
What's with the costumes? Did Max tell you the answer to the cups and balls puzzle? It turns out you were right. You can't divide 10 into 3 odd numbers.
Told you so.
But Max was right, too, because there is a way to solve the puzzle.
Told you so.
Don't you see? You're both right, just in different ways.
I know.
So what's the problem? Whatever he did, it can't be that bad.
Trust me, it was. I was only trying to show him that he can put all of this to good use, give people a good time, and yes, make some money while he's at it. You'd think I was asking him to become a bank robber or something. You know? He's the weirdest, most frustrating man I have ever met.
Yes, but that's Max. You can't change him into something else. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole.
Okay. Well, he is kind of cute with all his endless puzzles and stuff.
Cute. I may be many things, but I am not cute.
So, Samantha called that odd-even thing right after all. I guess she knows what she's talking about.
Well, she may know some things, but she wants to ruin everything.
She's only trying to get you to see things differently. Like what you do with me.
I'm trying to expand your horizons. She's trying to turn my home into the shopping channel.
But she's really good at that stuff. I bet you could learn as much from her as I do from you. Well, not as much.
Well, it is true, Benjamin, that keeping a closed mind is against my principles.
That's right.
Oops, sorry. Where do these go? What happens with them?
Are you sure you want to know? After all, you won't make any money out of it.
Come on, Max. Tell her what the challenge is.
Are you absolutely sure?
She was sure. Come on, Max.
All right, Samantha. The challenge is to move 3 sticks and change the pattern of 3 squares into 5 squares. You see, this is what you don't understand about what you call my magic. I don't need rabbits up my sleeve.
I know that. Why do you think I'm over here all the time?
I mean, the things I love are simple, like a set of sticks that you rearrange into a new pattern, and that pattern lets you see the world in a new way.
Isn't that kind of like magic?
Well, I guess you could call it magic, or you could call it truth, or beauty, or the ultimate reality.
That's it.
You found the ultimate reality?
No, the puzzle. I think I've got it. Is that it?
Bravo.
I got it. I actually got it.
Amazing feeling, isn't it?
Oh, beyond amazing.
Hold on. There are only 4 squares here.
No, you're forgetting about the big square. It's the 5th.
Right. That's fantastic.
Yeah, excellent.
How'd you figure it out?
Well, I was just staring at it, trying all the moves in my head. Then suddenly, right out of the blue, there it was.
Good work.
Well, I can always count on Samantha for a stimulating argument, and she was in fine form today. As for Benjamin, well, I knew that he was ready, but I didn't realize he'd be this ready. All in all, I'd say it's been an excellent day.
Don't go away. You have one more chance to play the game we started with. Ready? Let the game begin!
The silver designs are constructed with odd numbers of sides. The gold shapes have even numbers of sides. Put your finger onto the screen touching any silver shape. Are you sure that's where you want to start, or would you like to try somewhere else? Fine, we'll start there. Move your finger up or down to the nearest gold shape. Move left or right to the nearest silver shape. Finally, and listen carefully, move either right or down to the nearest gold shape. Keep your finger there. Now you've moved all around the screen making choices. And at this moment, no one could know where your finger would land. Well, except perhaps for me.